From that Supreme Court decision on Adeleke, I knew it was going to impact PEPT judgment. Jide Ojo, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post such juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. An international election observer, Jide Ojo, has alleged that the Supreme Court stands on upholding the election of Senator Ademola Adeleke influenced the judgment of the Presidential Election Tribunal to validate the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He explained that the Supreme Court decision in Osun State clearly shows that the law did not provide a time frame for the uploading of the results. He stated for that the beavers was highlighted by the Supreme Court as the only means of justifying voting. In an interview with AIT News, he said in the case of Senator Ademola Adeleke in Osun, it was a split decision at the tribunal. But it was a minority decision that was upheld at the Supreme Court because the court of first instance nullified the election of Ademola Adeleke. And it was central that they were arguing over the issue of about 744 polling units and issues around beavers and uploading of results. From that Supreme Court decision on Adeleke, I knew it was going to impact the presidential election petition judgment because the Supreme Court decision was very emphatic on the role of beavers and what quantum of weight of evidence that you want to put on the use of beavers as a means of resolving dispute transmission or non-uploading of the result in a timely manner, because the law did not say under 10 hours or under 24 hours results must be uploaded. INEC said, oh, our RF had glitches. Assuming without considering that was the time position. Now, on the second day you start to upload, did the Lord give a time frame for uploading of these results? The answer is no. It is very easy to come outside and say these things. My own is, why did they fool Nigerians into believing that they were going to be using the beavers? Why did they come outside to say what they are not sure of? There's nothing they will tell me that is making sense. This election is just like this, what's it called? This particular election that just concluded. And let's say the next election we're going to have, the presidential election, is going to be the next 4 years. So my own is, why did they come and promise that these particular beavers now, that they are going to make use of it? They promised, the way they came out convincingly. It was in the electoral, it was in the 2022, amended Electoral Act. So tell me, and for goodness sakes, these same beavers, they used it in state election before they used them in presidential election. But if you listen to the verdict, they came out and they are like, this one, they did not promise that they are going to use it. I'm like, are you really serious? Are you serious? The beavers that made people to come outside and use their resources, saying it is not going to be business as usual. They used their resources, people walked, people convinced, people came out, they were ready to stand in their life. People died. And you are coming out to say, they did not promise. Funny. I have said it severally and ever before the judgment came that what made PDP and Adeleke dance and rejoice in Osun will become a tragedy for Atiku and the PDP at the tribunal. But it was victory for democracy then, and all eyes were not on the judiciary at that time, and the judiciary did not sell it at that time. But when the same principle became an albatross for the party that rejoiced, then the judiciary became corrupt. The judges became evil and deserving of insults and curses. My boss, you have said it all. It was the same judgment that was given in the Osun case that came to the national aside the case of deduction of votes, which Labour Party alleged but could not prove it. So why would some people who rejoiced in the Osun cry at the national when it was the same verdict that was given? Okay, the Supreme Court's position or judgment, which I agreed with in total, especially in a climate like us where internet network efficiency cannot be trusted at all time in all locations, was correct, hailed and praised. But now the same is condemned, especially by the same people who that seems to then favor. What a confused and confusing set of people. All right. Well, all my own way of saying is, this particular election, they deceive a lot of people. They deceived us. Tribunal judgment is clear enough for the sensibles. Only the senseless are the one complaining. Let us wait and see what the Supreme Court will say. One that is clear that the Apex Court judgment will be based on the outcome of the tribunal, with trash bag of evidence that Obi and Atiku produced at the tribunal. The judgment is final. They have made it a standard procedure that presidential election petition must get to the Supreme Court, whether it is justified or not. And it is actually sad, that all the election we say them do, they land inside courts. They're trying to wound themselves. The people do not trust them. Imagine me then do election finish, people come outside, talk, say who we want, and then one person come outside and decides, yeah, this person. It's very painful. There is a contradictory statement here. Beavers was not put in use in the presidential election. Osho election witnessed the use of beavers optimally because beavers was used to upload the results to IREF, and the result on the IREF and those ones collated tallies with the result announced. The presidential election was collated manually and not transmitted to IREF. The same election or another election, you did alone, you can lie. People know, yes, now. All right. You mean the same election where Beavers was not using 749 polling units? People think Mahmoud Yakubu is a daft. In September 2020, Yakubu said INEC and IREF portal was hacked during Ekiti and Osun from as far away as Asia. We also remember how PDP in 2019 tried to hack into INEC website and failing, which it public fake results, which is claimed it got from INEC website. Yakubu knew about all this because Obi and Atiku had prepared the same attack and had gotten ready the prepared results they would transmit, and that is why they had to extract commitment from INEC that it will transmit to IREV live. Mahmoud got prepared for them by stopping the e-transmission. It became difficult for them to use their prepared results and hacking. This is what is paining them. They forget that INEC had discretion to vary its procedure for collation of results. Obi knows the loss. He is only trying to use graduate style to steal victory. To steal victory that does not belong to him. Much respect for the erudite and world-acclaimed Nobel laureate Prof. Wale Soyinka. Okay. Oga, why are you giving your Yoruba brothers half information which they cherish to justify the path of criminality they have chosen? Did you tell them that Supreme Court said Beavers and IREF are part and integral part of the election? PPT said that IREF is just a public viewing portal. When INEC particularly said in view and later reneged, which is called in law, Mr. Ojo, it is called fraud. Alright, INEC promised what was not obligatory in the 2022 Electoral Act. Thank you, and not fulfilling their promises was a breach of the Act. God will bless you, sir. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen, and so I come here next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.